When I met God, I high-fived the devil like, oh, good luck, brother, because you're in trouble.
Waka Flocka Flame, I am so excited to have you here, mate.
My little brother got his head ran over by a car by a drunk driver. I had to just go and say, yeah, that's my little brother. Like with his brains on the ground in 7th grade. Yeah, underdog's still a dog. Like, that is a fact right there. I love Kimmel. That was my first time, like, really about to go, like, real prison, like 10-year bit.
What had you done?
I got caught. I was in, like, a stolen car. I had a sawed-off shotgun. I'm 40 years old.
Yep.
So I know what happened to my genre. My genre was called hip-hop. The masses turned it into rap. Mm-hmm. Hip-hop and rap is two different things. Mm-hmm. Any decision I do, if I feel like it's moved me away from God, I'm like, I'm not doing it. I don't care how profitable it is. The devil gets no play in my ride. That's how I like saying. When I met God, I high-fived the devil like, oh, good luck, brother, because you're in trouble. Like,
G'day everyone, it's Mary O'Neill here from Country Outdoors Podcast. I'm so excited for you to be tuning in. Today I have an absolute whopper of an interview. I can't even believe that this is actually happening. But guys, I have Waka Flocka Flame on the show. I've been so excited to sit down with him because obviously he's a very unusual character for me to have on, but he's a man of faith. And you know I love talking to my believers on here. And guys, this is just going to be such a raw, stripped down, emotional interview. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Wherever you're tuning in from, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, support this channel. We are a small, upcoming, family-owned business. Whether you believe it or not, I actually own this, and this is all in-house. We don't have a giant conglomerate behind us, so your support means the world. So please settle in and enjoy Waka Flocka Flame. G'day, mates. It's your host, Mary O'Neill Phillips, and you are listening to Country Outdoors Podcast. Come on in, buddy.
damn, I wish I could do that in the seat. Damn, that was comfortable.
This is how I always do my podcast because I'm like, I don't feel like, I feel too like structured. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I take my shoes off.
I would love to play the video.
If you want to take your shoes off, do you want me to get you a little stool?
I'm all right.
Yeah, I mean, they're nice shoes, so you probably want to keep them on.
No. I take them off.
Get comfy.
I love taking my shoes.
Me too. And especially after this week, you're walking around and it's just like so much. Would you move here?
Would I move it? Yeah. I would not mind moving.
But you get some property.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. The air smell too good.
It's good. Like I lived in LA for a couple months for acting, and God told me I would lose my soul if I stayed there, which is a whole other story for another day. But he turned me back to, well, I want to get into that with you. We're going to get into, I want to talk about Jesus on this podcast because I figure you're probably talking a lot about your music, and I want to get into who you are
I was
as
raised
a
Christian.
person. Amazing. Waka Flocka Flame, I am so excited to have you here, mate. So we do a hunting show and we're good friends with a whole bunch of people in the outdoor industry, including Mossy Oak. Oh, yeah. And when I told them I was having this interview, a bunch of them went to Mississippi State. Go Dogs. And you got your song, for the Dogs. And so I went on a big shopping spree for you. And I'm kicking off this podcast with, because I know you like your fashion too, so I want to do this first before we start the interview. But firstly, I'm going to give you these. So these are actually this is my swimwear company that I just launched. And this is the pattern that I just launched. And these are board shorts made from recycled ocean plastic. So they take fishing net from the bottom of the ocean and they turn it into a high performance fabric. And so I wanted to give you a pair of my board shorts because they are super fresh. And I designed that pattern. It's from a eucalyptus tree in Australia when the bark strips. Yep.
Let's go.
So that is one of them.
Thank you.
I know you got a little.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know you got a little boy coming. Oh, and I wanted to make sure I got some fresh for the little boy.
The little bugger.
There you go.
What?
This is for the dog side.
Oh, yeah.
One.
Yeah, underdog's still a dog. Like, that is a fact right there.
100%. Then we got this one.
You must know I'm wearing this.
Oh, I could see your fashion this week, so I was like, I'm so excited to give this to you. Here we go.
Dog always. That's
And then.
That's the truth. Like,
I'm really excited about these ones. So, you like my overalls?
I love them.
Well, I got you a pair.
I love Kimmel.
I got you a pair, but I got you a pair in the latest.
Oh, no, this is fire.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's fire.
So this is in the fall foliage pattern. Feel it. It feels so good. You're going to look so slick in that.
This is fire. Right size.
I know. I went on like a big shopping spree and I was like,
surprised you see this on IG tomorrow.
And then lastly, because I know you like your jackets, I got you, this is a gamekeeper jacket with the bottomland in the pockets and just a little bit of fresh. And then on the inside.
You know I'm wearing this.
Oh, I know.
No, like all
I
joke,
know.
like I'm wearing this.
All on the inside, bottomland.
I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this.
100%.
I might just have to keep it on my lap the whole interview. Sorry.
Maybe you can wear some this afternoon, but we were really excited to go shopping for you and get you some. Country Outdoors is proud to partner with Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America since 1829 and the official light lager of the outdoors. Tell me this, have you ever been hunting?
I did hog hunting before.
Yeah. With like some friends in Atlanta?
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, did you like it?
I loved it.
Have you
like killing swine?
Have you been on a turkey hunt yet?
Turkey hunt? No, I've never been on a turkey hunt.
Will you come with us? So we film a hunting show for Field and Stream, and
let's do it.
Let's do it with Mossy Oak next season.
Let's do it.
Okay, I love it.
I'm doing it.
I love it.
Count me in.
Okay, we're gonna hook that up. We're gonna take you on your first turkey hunt. We'll do it somewhere like Mississippi or Georgia.
Let's do it.
I love it. Waka, one of the things that I've been, obviously you've just had a really impressive career, billions of streams, all of that, doing the transition into country music. But personally, one of the things that I've been most impressed with you about has been your boldness for your faith and also openness towards your struggles. And I think because there's a lot of talent out there and entertainers that don't share their struggles and don't speak up for Jesus. And I think you're in a position where you can really have an impact. And so I think I want to give you props for that. And I want to really dive into your testimony.
Oh, yeah. What is it? Like, testimonies is tests of faith.
Your testimony is
it's all tests of faith, right?
It's your test of faith and your profession to how you profess Jesus in your life. Like, what have you had that moment where it was like, I know he's real and I'm living for him?
Oh, well, a lot of people got all understand this. Like I grew up Baptist and Christian, and and for me, I see Jesus as the most number one prophet in my world. Like how people I got Muslim friends that are like, Mom, it's the number one prophet. I'm like, in my life, Jesus is the example of how to live, to purify, to see God. Like that's how I see it. And oh man, it's hard to explain when you there. Like people be like, what is it? Yo, tell me. I'm like, bro, it's just real.
It's the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, it's real. It's real.
Tell me this, was there a time though where you weren't walking with Jesus? Where you were more in darkness and then you found him again? Because I personally, me as a Christian, I've gone through times where I totally turned my back on Jesus, and then really what happened was I watched a sunrise one morning over the ocean, and when the sun came up, I started crying and I said, sorry, God, I realize that you're here every day and I'm not showing up for you.
Wow.
And I was just wondering if you had any moments like that.
Yeah. I never ever turned my back, right? I always said I could do it. But I always use the story of like Christ and the stories of all prophets and things of examples of how to move in my life. So if I start learning different stories, I could compare and contrast. Mm-hmm. And I got this thing in my life where I'd be like, man, if it moved me away from God, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like any decision I do, if I feel like it's moved me away from God, I'm like, I'm not doing it. I don't care how profitable it is. But if I was to have a time that I say, yeah, I could say when my little brother died. My little brother got his head ran over by a car by a drunk driver. That was my next door neighbor at that. Older gentleman. And it just, I don't know, it wasn't fair. I just felt like it just wasn't fair. This was my little brother that literally was catching the Holy Ghost in church at 6 years old. This was a little brother that literally, you could open a Bible page and he could say the whole lines to you. And for me, and I was a kid, and I had to go, I had to just go and say, yeah, that's my little brother. Like with his braids on the ground in 7th grade. So it just made me think like, damn, man, like it's foul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it's not right. Like, and I was the brother that said, yeah, you could go outside, even though he was on punishment. So I always lived with like that burden on my back. I used to be like, damn, if I ain't let my little brother go outside, he'll be alive. But I was just being a big brother. Like, he like, yo, I want to go help my friend with his homework. So I'm like, all right, go ahead. Like, you don't mind me coming home at like 5 o'clock. Make sure you get home or whatever time it was. And that definitely was one. My other little brother committed suicide because he was going blind. And my 2 little brothers, I promise to God, like they literally was like the most non-violent, non-threatening human beings. Like seriously. So just to see them go, it was more a question of like, why? Like why did you do? Like why would it happen to them? And then as I grew over the years, I had to realize one thing, and it came so clear to me after like not even losing people. I think just not knowing their expiration dates. So you got to know how you should enjoy people while they walking on earth and just get them for the memories of loving them. And we all know that we always had an expiration date, and that was the most toughest pill to swallow. So I ended up just like, I was like on ecstasy from like 7th grade all the way to like 27. Like hard. Until I was pre-diabetic. That's when I stopped at 26. Yep.
I thank you firstly for sharing that, because that's, I know, like it doesn't, I'm sure, matter how many years that you've been without them, the pain is still there, and I'm sure you think about them every day. And so thank you for sharing that. Turning to drugs during that period, I'm sure that was like part of what pushed you. Like, did you go down a pretty dark path during that period?
Oh, I was there. My path, it's funny because I was like, I wasn't like a dark person.
Yeah.
I still wasn't a dark person.
You were just lost.
I was, man. I actually was. Like, I gave up. I honestly just gave up. I'm like, man, I chose this. Forget all this. But then as I'm choosing, I'm seeing how deep it's getting. I'm like, nah, this is not me. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way this is the end of my story. And
If you hunt, you know how easy it is to lose track of where you are, especially around property lines. That's why here at Country Outdoors, we only use Onyx Hunt, the #1 hunting app. It shows public and private boundary lines, so you always know where you stand. We use it for scouting, marking spots, and even navigating. It just takes the guesswork out of everything. If you want to hunt smarter this season, go check out Onyx Hunt at onyxmaps.com and know where you stand.
past high school and all this, I got locked up. And that was my first time like really about to go like real prison, like 10-year bit. And I was like, damn.
What had you done?
I got caught. I was in like a stolen car. I had a sawed-off shotgun and just things like that. I was in Housing County, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I was like, damn, I'll go to prison. Like, it's
Yeah.
over. And then right when I went to jail, I gave in. I'm like, yo, since I'm going to jail, I might as well put my mark in. But it didn't feel like I was gonna be there. Like it's crazy. And my mother, like, I don't know how she knew somebody down there. Like she knew somebody in the town. The next thing you know, I pleaded this thing they call NOLO in the first offender. I think that was the start of me saying, all right, Waka, you gotta change. Like find a way. Cause I was in the streets. And in the streets, I don't wanna turn my back or talk. I'm not a kind of person that got down with something or did anything in life. Then when I evolved past it, I'm like, oh, shame on y'all, pity you. I'm not that kind of person because people are really trapped.
Yeah.
People are trapped in ideology. People are trapped in sexuality. People are trapped religiously. People are trapped in relationships.
Yeah.
People are trapped in jobs and lifestyle. So who am I to like say, hey, I seen a bigger picture and I'm better than you?
For sure.
So I always felt like it was just my job to like help people out. I just show them like, yo, bro, you can show love and win. But a lot of people don't feel like you got to. A lot of people like, nah, man, you can't be nice to people because it don't matter what the next human do. You have to be it. So no matter what anybody ever did to me in my life, I still was a good person. And I morally held that. I think my only superpower is, no matter what you do to me, I'm still going to be me. So it's your fault, because I know I'm out of here. I know I'm a good person. I know for a fact what's going to happen to me. I will hope it happened to you. But what you did to me, it's forgiven, but it's unforgiving in the situation that we're in. I forgive everybody, but one thing I will never forgive nobody with, again, is friendship. Once you break the friendship, it's over with. Like, I'm not about to be a friend, but I'll always show love. Like, I know guys that crossed me, I bonded out of jail just to make their baby's birthday. And they thought we was best friends. I'm like, nah. I said, I'm loyal to you as what I chose to be. I said, I could never be your friend again. You got a lot of healing to do.
Yeah.
So I just agree with my problems, agree with my pain, survived all my flaws, and I accepted who I am, and I moved on. So when I see like the story of Christ, I like going to the root of it. And for me, I can hear how you talk about Jesus. I got just a different understanding of Christ. I use Christ as the road to purification. So that's how I do it. So I see God as God, and then just Jesus as Jesus in my way. How I see it, and it's just, I'm good, bro. I'm not cool. I'm happy. I'm at peace. I'm actually at peace, and I found peace after I got divorced. After I got divorced.
Can you talk about that? Because like I know a lot of people as well stay in, and especially if they're a Christian, I think there's a struggle with a lot of people on like staying in marriages that they're not happy in because they feel that guilt of like ending a marriage. Would you mind speaking to that and going through your divorce? Without getting into anything that you don't want to talk about.
Yeah, see that's a song I with Chase Matthews. I actually touched on some of that in the verse.
Yeah.
Crazy, like first time ever in country music. A lot of it got to do with being a failure, right? Because I did a lot of things. Like, I'm not gonna talk about a woman because I'm a real man.
Yep.
So whatever a woman gonna do is because the man allowed it. It's because the man didn't lead it. For me, I'm not saying that's how I need to be, but I cope with that idea because it helped me heal better. So I stayed. I stayed when I was just getting verbally abused and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, I needed that. Like, I needed that relationship. I needed that divorce. I needed them 2 years of depression or whatever it was. I needed it. I needed it to become who I am today. I needed it to know, don't ever take love for granted. Don't take marriage for granted. And God blessed me with another woman and a son now. So I'm like, now I know, like, I'm not gonna play with it. This is not nothing to play with. But at the same time, man, you gotta know why you're in a marriage. I think people start off marriages wrong. Like, to me, a marriage is just to procreate. All this partner in love and all this bull crap they selling, I'm not doing that. I can't see myself just being in a relationship just to be in love. Like, it's like, well, you can be my friend. Like,
get
you can
married.
be like best friends, girl and guys.
The Bible says, to get married and multiply.
It's procreating.
Yeah.
I don't think like marriage is only to procreate to me. So when I see a woman that I say, okay, I can't even have a girlfriend without want to marry you. Like to me, it just don't make sense. It's like playing, I play basketball. It's like, all right, I'm gonna play basketball, but I don't want to go to the NBA. It's like, what?
Well, I think the thing is I think because of your mindset in being a spiritual man and a man of God, the difference is you're dating to marry. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to like in the F-boy world, which is there now.
You know why? Because, again, experience taught me this. When you date to get married, it's too personal. But if you tell each other, hey, look, let's be friends for like a year or two, get to know each other.
Yeah.
If we get to know each other in these 1 or 2, however many years it is, then we know we could be together.
Yeah.
It's undeniable that I'm marrying you. So if I could be with you be on the phone, you see my flaws, my pros, my cons, everything.
Yeah.
And you dealing with it. But the difference is being in a relationship, vice versa, being your friend.
Yeah.
Being your friend, you're going to advise them with it. Being your friend, you're like, wow, I'm happy we're not dating because I would not accept that. So you're going to see the things you're not going to accept. So when y'all cross that line, now you got what they call the boundaries.
Yeah.
Look, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, I accept. So I think for me, I just learned, man, I got to be your friend first. Because even though my last marriage didn't work, it still was my friend.
Yeah.
That's what made us last. It got to the point where I'm just like, yo, we beating each other.
We are just friends at this
Like, bro,
point. There's no,
you're really cool.
The
I'm
romance
cool.
isn't there. We're friends.
It's over. Like, don't kill each other in this, right? So it's like the bitter. It's like I had the sour sap of love.
Yeah.
You know, it's bitter.
So you're a romantic?
Yeah, I learned how to be. I was never romantic. That was my third girlfriend I was married to. I don't know how to like. You know, I'm from the home improvement era. Like, romance is, honey, here goes some balloons and apple pie. Like, that's romance.
Yeah,
like,
that's
right?
the
romance.
term.
Let's go to the State Farm. Yeah, it's like, but now, and I'm still struggling with romance, right? Because I don't know. I just feel girly. Like, oh no, man, I feel girly.
I think that like leading with your masculinity is very romantic because really what women want I mean, I can't speak for all women because we live in a really weird world at the moment. There's a lot of women that want different things that I don't want. You know, we've got this OnlyFans culture and all of that and blah, blah. But I think that a lot of women, what I find romantic is a man that can lead and make them feel safe and secure. And so it doesn't have to be the hallmark crap that we've been sold. That's not romance. It's not buying her a bunch of gifts and handbags and all of this. It's being consistent, showing up, being a good listener, giving her a hug, making her feel safe and secure. That is romantic.
No,
and none of that costs you a dime.
I learned that with my mother, though. I learned, like, things that made my mother comfortable. I'm like, wow, my mother likes security.
Yeah.
She liked that. Like, my mother loves security.
That's what every woman wants.
Oh, yeah. You ain't bringing women shit. But men, we think security is like authority. Mm-hmm. Some men. Security is across the board. Mm-hmm. Security is vulnerability as well. Security is clarity. Mm-hmm. Security is like, it's got a lot of layers to security. It's mature. You got to be mature with it, though. Mm-hmm. You got to just see past the smoke and mirrors. Mm-hmm. And
I think also for a man as well, something that's romantic is just being able to be vulnerable with your feelings every now and again and be real. And that doesn't mean being like a big crybaby. It just means being real, like with your struggles too, because it means that she can then be open with you. We're all just trying to keep our head above the water and survive this world, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I think words are super powerful.
I agree.
Like super powerful. And I don't like using condemning words. Mm-hmm. Like the word tries, I don't like that word because trying is basically like the effort of like, I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it because everybody watching.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
The difference is me doing it, I'm taking notes on how I do it. And I don't mind not missing it, right? Because it's nothing but a mistake, like a mistake. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do it again. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do it again until I get it done. Mm-hmm. That's the man in me. Mm-hmm. That's the drive in me. That's the force in me. But the kind of woman I got, man, is just, I got lucky. Mm-hmm. And I learned one thing and one thing only. As for me, I got to have a woman that love God. Mm-hmm. Point blank, period. Mm-hmm. I got to have a woman that's not afraid to buy her tongue. Like, well, baby, no. I'm not going to lie, baby, that's wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, no. Like, you got to have a woman of faith. For me, I know I have to have a woman of faith. Mm-hmm. Not a woman that watch television all day. Not a woman that like gossiping all day. Not a woman that's condemned by fashion all day. Like, I like old school women. Like, as people would say, they call them old school women. I like a woman that want to have a home, that want to have a house, that want to run a family. Mm-hmm. That's the only kind of like, for me, growing up, I said, because that's what I was raised around. I was raised around women that like, that looked up to like being the ruler of the house. Mm-hmm. Like, no matter how masculine I am,
you still have a matriarch.
Yes. When I walk in the house, I'm looking at my boys like, hey, look, bro, look. This my wife's house. So look, take your shoes off. Like, bro, she gonna start tripping. So stuff, she don't like them shoes.
Oi, stop. So I've actually been looking at buying land myself, and it's made me realize how important it is to have the right lender. And that's why I love what Rural First are doing. They specialize in land and rural financing, and they even invest back into rural communities, which I personally love. So if you're curious, like I am, go and check them out at ruralfirst.com. Loans subject to credit approval and eligibility. Additional terms and conditions may apply. Farm Credit Mid-America is an equal housing lender. Rural First is a registered trademark of Farm Credit Mid-America, NMLS
LS407249. Rural First products are available to consumers within the territories of participating farm credit system associations. What about your mom then? So was your mom like, what was she like growing up? It sounds like you had a really good role model for a mother.
Yeah, my mother, she's like the definition for me of strength.
Yeah.
Like, I never heard my mother complain.
Wow.
Even though she didn't have like a man in her life, because all the men to us, she said, was weak. She said, I'd rather be by myself. She already got 5 men. I got 5 sons. She said, anything else is in, like, she just, to me, she was like the best and the most different that I ever experienced. But I never heard my mother complain in my life.
Wow.
I never heard my mother like, oh, I need a job. Like, I never in my life. She was like, I'm out. I watched my mother work at Dollar General. And people like, oh, I'm never working there. My mother did it. She was like, I'm working here. I watched my mother have 1 full-time job and 2 part-time jobs before. Like, my mother literally would wake up in the morning and cook dinner. Or she'll wake up in the morning, cook breakfast. By the time we got back from school, my mother is like, she's going out the door, dinner is already done, she's gone. So we coming home, my dinner's already done. So I'm rushing the house to watch Dragon Ball Z, my mother's about to leave. Dinner's already cooked.
You boys were her priority.
Oh, 100%. We motivate her. So, and that's why as a man, I can't see myself leaving my mother. Like, I'm like, oh no. I can literally live with my mother.
Yeah.
I don't care. I know she gonna complain. I know she gonna make me get her water all day. But I need it, man. In a world full of chaos and fog, I'd rather live with my mother than by myself.
Well, the Bible is like very clear about like respecting our parents and all of that. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't need to have boundaries with our parents, especially if there's fractured relationships. But if your parent is present and is a good person, for sure, there needs to be respect there. I'm one of 5 kids too. Yeah, my dad died about 6 years ago, and my mom is the head of our household too. So I relate on that as well.
Yeah, my father passed. Yeah, he passed of cancer.
So did mine. What did he have?
It was just cancer. I never wanted to read it.
Yeah.
I got this thing. I was like, yeah, that was my Superman.
Same.
So to watch him in the bed look like a skeleton, it was just like.
Same. How many years ago was it?
I was in elementary school.
Yeah. I'm sure that was really hard for you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You went, so all of the losses were in like a 10-year period, I think, was it? Like that's a lot to take on as a kid. Kudos to you for being where you're at. Really, you should be proud of yourself, and not in like a I'm proud of myself, but like Jesus would be proud of you. Your dad and your brothers, I'm sure, are really proud of you.
I don't take notes on kindness.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to do it. I don't know, even like being in Nashville, you hear people like, yo, man. You hear people like, man, you a real person. I'm like, damn, what the fake people look like? Show me them so I can get away from it. Like, I be confused. Like, people see me, they be just thinking like, they be like, yo, I know he's hard. And like, I'm like, bro, I could still be like who I am, but that don't mean the act of kindness don't cost a cent.
Yep.
Like.
But you know that's not like, I think there are more people that feel this and want to live like this, but what is like on the media and social media and all of that obviously is not what we see as much of today, because the media leads with the agenda that they're trying to push. So like people aren't used to seeing celebrities, especially guys that have come from like your music background, being like so genuine and kind, especially when you've got all the P. Diddy stuff and all of this stuff in the news at the moment over the last year. I think it is a breath of fresh air. And the country music community, I'm sure that you've felt this, like just absolutely love having people like you in our corner.
Yeah. You know the difference between me though is the kids in country music grew up to my music.
Yeah, I know that.
Big difference. Like country music itself, the executives, the community, the elders, they did not understand it.
Yeah.
They were like, what? And all they kids, all the artists they got, they like, whoa, how do we not know this? But for me, see, I'm a guy, I'm 40 years old.
Yeah.
So I know what happened to my genre. My genre was called hip hop. Mm-hmm. The masses turned it into rap. Mm-hmm. Hip hop and rap is 2 different things. Mm-hmm. Hip hop was more cultural, uplifting. It was more cleaner, it's positive. More rap was, hey, let's talk about the dirty stuff. Mm-hmm. And rap created an image in our culture that they only focus on people like rappers. And the only people that's rappers in my culture are kids. Mm-hmm. You don't see nobody under like 30 years old thinking like rap is cool.
Yeah.
And I had an opportunity for that. And I'm not saying it's uncool, but you need hip hop.
Yeah.
I hear country artists that talk about drinking and fighting in bars. That ain't positive.
Yeah.
Like, right?
Yeah.
But is it highlighted? So, and I just don't like talking about like controversy kind of things. I just like living and focus on what it is.
What is good.
I'm just, all right, since y'all said it ain't, all right, let me be the example. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that you can lead with some love. You could be kind. You could take a lot of pictures. You can high five people. Even though you don't look like me, smell like me, drink like me, live like me, don't mean I'm about to cast you down for not knowing. I'm gonna be the example. And I guarantee you in your mind, you'll be like, well, damn, that ain't what I expected. So now you gotta know, I don't have expectations, because expectations always led me down the wrong path, man. I don't wanna go with expectations. I'm gonna walk in this walker and I'm gonna leave this walker. And whatever that did to the room, I hear it.
To 100, I don't think I lose my enthusiasm.
The more things change, the more they stay the same around here. After 40 years of dirt, sticks and leaves, I think it's safe to say the Mossy Oak family and brand are people that you can trust. So head to mossyoak.com and get your gear today.
Well, I also, what's like interesting as well, I can speak with you about this because you're a believer, but like, you know, God created music, and then Satan is the angel, was the angel of music that fell out of heaven and got sent down to earth. And so I always find it really interesting because like you have a choice on what kind of music you make and how you impact people. And there's like frequencies that really affect people and messaging. And I'd love for you to speak to that.
Yeah. And well, in the beginning, I did. I did. I can't even say that. I did have an opportunity. My favorite 3 rappers was Tupac, Nas, and DMX. And if you listen to all 3 of them, with DMX, he the first person to show me how to pray, like prayer. I never knew how to pray. Even though I went to church as a kid, DMX showed me what prayer was. Nas educated me on my culture. And Tupac showed me how to just be relentless, be passionate, stand on it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stand on who you are. And it still gave me understanding of what society viewed me as. So that right there, like when I seen that, I had a choice. Like I always had a choice, but I didn't know the choice. I didn't know what it was. The only thing my music I was filled with was straight just partying and street music. But that entrance led me to find out all the other things. And music helped me purify. So what I learned is when I start learning other genres, I start going into the culture of the genre. I'm like, well, why do they make this kind of music? What is their lifestyle? I noticed a lot of people's lifestyles was not different. Their approach was. And they just didn't have expectations. Like it didn't. And things that look racist on my end really was like, yo, bro, this shit dangerous on your end, bro. Like I just don't want it. But on our end, we don't have the understanding of why people are treating this, and vice versa. Like I see people like, oh man, it's crazy over there. And I bring people over, they be like, damn, I had fun.
Yeah.
I said, because you got your expectations, because television is telling you like, hey, it's gangsters, get over here, don't do that. But truth be told, I'm telling you, y'all both fart, y'all both eat hot dogs, y'all both watch Hey Arthur. Like, it's like, I'm telling you, man. And I learned, and what God did for me, it showed me like, Waka, you just a bridge. Don't talk about stuff. Like, I never talk about politics or nothing. Like, I always tell myself, like, when it comes to, like, religion, I don't like trying to push religion on people or politics on people. But I'm going to talk about how I feel. Sorry, man. If it hurted you, I'm sorry. I'm literally sorry. Like, I hear people like, no, I'm not sorry. No, I'm sorry, bro, because I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
But this is why I did it. And I had a choice. That's why now I stopped, though. When I only rap for, if I had a real consecutive music-making career, it was 3 years. I stopped. I don't know, man. It's just one show. Like, I was on like X. I was high, and the whole show. I just felt like everybody's eyes was like at me, and I'm like, damn, this wrong, man. Like,
What felt like spiritually like demonic, or?
I can't tell what's demonic because I don't know demons. Like, right?
But it didn't feel right.
Yeah, it didn't. It don't feel good. All right, it's energy. Like, it ain't the energy I agree with. I don't want to even say it's bad because you know some people are doing good in that world, so that's them. But I wanted more.
Yeah.
Nah, this ain't it, Walker. Like, hell no. Like, these kids can't grow.
Mm-hmm.
They don't got no financial literacy listening to you rap like this.
Mm-hmm.
What this kids in don't even got parents. They got foster kids.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what love is, how you rap. Show them. You got women, how we talk about OnlyFans, but guess what? Every man in their life abused them.
Yeah.
They raped them.
Yeah.
So anytime this girl show her hips, she got accepted with love. So her first definition of love was exposure. His first definition of love was intimidation. My first definition of love was sitting at a table with my whole entire family cracking jokes.
Yeah.
So in music, I had to find out what love was, and I wanted to put that into the music. I've really got good examples of love, like seriously. Like my love ain't come tough. It was grace. Like I had real gracious love. Like my weekend, I was just talking about this yesterday. I'm like, look, we get out of school Friday, rush to Dragon Ball Z, play basketball all day, go to a house party. Saturday, it's basically those cartoons all the way up to like 2 o'clock. You back outside playing tag. You back playing basketball. And you got to wake up for Sunday, for church. Because if you don't go to church, you're on punishment all the way to Friday or to Sunday till you go back to church. So I had to think like, yo, that's my life. Like, all right, Waka, that was your good example.
Yeah.
But on the contrary of doing all that, when things happen, I chose to be in the street, like, 'cause it just looked good. And Army Fatigue, I got this from a rap group called Mobb Deep. They was the first person I seen watch rock Army Fatigues. So that's why I like Army stuff, by the way, just to throw that out there. But I'm a Gemini, so I love duality. I know life, for me, my life come in duality.
Yeah.
Always. It always comes like yin, yang, yin, yang. I'm like, oh, I don't think I have a choice. And at this age, at 40 years old, I learned, I don't choose nothing in life. I just embrace. I never heard God go left, go right. He just walk forward. I'm just walking forward. And whatever absorbed that embraced with me, I'm walking with it. And since I've been living like that, I'm telling you, my life has been A-okay. Like yesterday, my night was ending real early. And I'm like, yo, man, let's just go to a bar. Let's go to the Spotify house and see Shabuzi. And it just didn't work. Like security was a little extra aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just, I ain't like y'all. Like I'm out of here. Right? I went to go see Kane Brown. It was love. But I could tell after Kane Brown's a bar, someone was telling me like, all right, Waka, you should go home. Like, I was like, nah, man, I'm going to holler at Shabuzi. But I get there 30 minutes early. Like, y'all don't get there till 11. And I don't want to say I got treated less than Waka Flocka. It's nothing like that. It's just, it was, what's your VIP pass and this? And people like, man, this Waka Flocka. And he's like, oh, I'm like, it's just like, bruh, why y'all so aggressive in a party? Like, I'm just starting to see all the things that starts problems in clubs.
Yeah.
It's attitudes of people, like, it's just, your attitude got to change.
Yeah.
Like, trust me. Like, I understand people are drinking, doing all this, but the way you approach a person takes them to the next level.
For sure.
Or mine don't tone them down. So, I just be living, man.
But when you said before, like, that you're kind of, like, not making the decisions and you're just kind of going with it, like, the way that I take that is that you're just letting God lead your life. Like, you're giving it to him. And I think as well, like, you obviously have good discernment of spirit because, like, when you feel like something is wrong and you make the decision to,
I'm out.
I'm
out. I'm telling you right now, I'm like, yo, look, bro.
There's something he's protecting you from, and that's like the Holy Spirit going, it's your, like, alarm system, internal alarm system where it's like, here, leave. I want to know, what kind of dad do you want to be?
I was telling my girl, I said, man, my son gonna get mad at me. I was on the phone, I was like, man, I can just imagine baby like, I'm like, be quiet. What kind of language is that, man? Start talking normal. I don't be cracking jokes, though. I'm definitely cracking all the jokes. All, like, literally, like, this will be my best friend.
Do you think you'll be strict?
Oh, 100%. But I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna give him a taste of everything. But he gonna know him as that.
Yeah.
I just know my kid will be very outspoken because I was outspoken. And I wish I had a man to not say, hey, no, but be like, yo, you know that direction go this way. So it's not about me checking my son. It's just telling him how far I went down the road he trying to walk down. And like, look, you know, that's how I ended up going. So he really came for me. It could be a little different. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
he's
just
your
letting
son.
you know. Like, brother, slow it down, man. You go get there. I just want to be like, I just want to be there. I just want to be present.
Present.
That's it. The kind of father I'm gonna be is a present one. If I could use that, I'm just gonna be a present dad. Like,
What was the news like when you shared it with your family?
everybody was like, "What the heck? You having a son, a baby?" Like, everybody was just lit.
Over the moon.
Everybody, like literally everybody. And me and one of my cousins that got her first kid as well. She ended up pregnant. I'm like, dang, this
That's
is crazy.
perfect.
Like, yeah, so like me and two of my cousins having babies all at the same time.
Isn't that so awesome?
Yeah.
That's like the best timing ever.
And one of them moving down towards Georgia too. So I'm like,
So do you think that you'll bring the baby and is she your fiance, or
yeah.
will they come on the road with you, or
Oh,
just
no.
sometimes?
Yeah, she ain't.
She's a homebody.
She don't like the club.
Good.
Me getting her to the club?
Yeah.
What? She don't care how big the show is. She's like, nah, baby, I'm all right. She just don't. I don't want to say she don't agree with the lifestyle. It's just not her. Like,
But that's why you're marrying her.
that's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
But she don't drink. She don't smoke. She's
It's good.
not into that. I didn't even hear her curse. She don't even curse.
It's good.
Yeah, she love her prayer calls. Her prayer calls is crazy. Like, you don't mess with the prayer calls. And they last for like 4 hours. I be like, damn, hang up, man. I be jealous. I'm like, I don't got no all dudes prayer call. Like, she got all women's prayer call, and it's fire too.
You should start one with your
It's fire.
with your crew.
Yeah, but I want it to be organic.
Yeah.
That one is, I'm telling you, if them women pray for you, I don't see miracles happen, literally. They on there. They rocking out. They rocking.
That's awesome. I know you've got places to be, but I wanted to ask you one last question. What do you want to be remembered for?
Something positive. I don't like trying to play God. I think to me, that's like, I call it acts of playing God. Like trying to think for people or think for the future. Like, man, let God do all that. Like, I'm straight. I just learned, I'll leave with this. I learned something. People be so focused on like the devil, Satan, Lucifer, all this. I'm like, bruh, do y'all know God's wrath?
Oh yeah.
Like, seriously, like the devil gets no play in my ride. That's how I like saying. When I met God, I high-fived the devil, like, oh, good luck, brother, because you're in trouble. Like God, like, only people that's actually probably, I could say, just give the devil too much vocal attention is a man that never studied God.
Yeah.
You got to study it. The devil never created evil. God did. God created good and evil, not the devil. In my opinion, like, God, it's your choice. Like, the devil just doing his job. If you meant to meet the devil's sword, that's you that failed to be the fool. But I just know nothing is more strong than God, so good luck.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Waka
Thanks
Flocka
for
Flame.
this.
You are so welcome. I can't wait to
I'm not
see you
gonna lie,
rocking out all
is-
this camo.
This might be the hardest.
I did good, right?
Oh, no. You crushed. You flexed.
We
You
got to
flexed
get
the
that
muscle.
turkey hunt for next year together. And I know I can see the two of you like his.
Oh, yeah, I'm saving this. I'm not even wearing this to my little junior drop. But this right here.
I know. So cute. I've got a almost 3-year-old. She's 3 next week, and she just rocks around in camo and she fishes, and it's just the coolest thing in the
Yeah, I
world.
want little fishy rubber duck boots. And
Yes.
throw it around.
It's the cute. She'll fish in her diaper. She'll stand on the side of the bank in little pink boots, fishing in her diaper. It's the cutest thing in the world. You got some good stuff to look forward to.
Yeah.
And we got to get you on that turkey hunt.
I'm not gonna lie, this is fire.
I know.
I'm gonna get some rubber boots for him with this and a little bucket hat with the string.
Stop.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
I just want to smell throw up on the shirt. I want to smell some throw up. Man.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Round here we all thank heaven for store.